you don't know what
time it is, it's early.
Early. Big E's, man.
Check your clocks, nigga. It's early.
E's, man.
And look, if you don't know, like when you say J-Mo from the BAM, y'all might be like, what's the BAM? You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to high school. I graduated in 08.
Ooh, the BAM parties.
If you came out that era from 08, 09, you already know. But for the people who don't know, it's a lot of shorties that might watch this.
Damn.
So what, like, break
That's
that down
crazy that
for
you
us.
brought that up, man.
Hell yeah.
I say 08, 09, what a time.
Where? Right. That was 10 years ago,
Just
y'all.
imagine this podcast going on at that time.
What?
Like a song.
I wish.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like the creative.
I didn't even have shit going on in my life.
You feel me? It's a magic. Like that was on the like the BAM around that time was your modern day.
Back.
It ain't shit going on like that right now.
What you watching right now?
Like, I ain't gonna lie. We don't. If you go outside to Portillo's on Fridays, you don't see 30 black kids kicking it, having fun. You go to like IHOP at 2 o'clock in the morning, you don't see 50 black kids kicking it, having fun. Or if you go to like these, just the aroma of everything, just the vibe of everything. Van was just a vibe that just provided.
You don't go to Greek. You used to go to Greek Town, bro. Ain't nobody shooting up. Ain't no.
It was just a vibe. It was just a vibe.
Where did y'all have y'all parties at?
Man, that's what I'm saying. Like we pulling up to warehouses.
Yes, warehouses,
paying
y'all.
$400. Like let us get this for 4 hours.
What?
You feel me? We pulling up to the old hotels. Like y'all got a banquet hall we can get real quick. Y'all whatever. You feel me? So just to provide something so we can get outside and do what we gotta do and get our fits off
Safely.
You feel me?
In a positive
That's the
way.
thing, and that's the thing with the generation now is they don't have that no more, y'all.
You feel me? And that's why
I mean,
hold on,
because we gotta limit that because it wasn't a.
Yeah, no.
We had some safe shit, but let's not act like our shit was all.
Yeah,
we
ain't
gonna
act like
it wasn't. Safe parties.
It wasn't, but collectively, it was collectively to us. It was our safe haven. It was where all our peers were. I would say to enjoy ourselves, drink, party, whatever it was. We were enjoying ourselves, but now guns are so guns wasn't even that big back then as it is now.
You tripping like
especially in 08, 09.
It's different.
Maybe because I'm a female. I wasn't around the hot shit. I went home one time.
And look, I'm trying to tell you, we was from a different. Like we can go back. J-Mo from the BAM, right? Why J-Mo from the BAM? Was that a place? No, it was a mindset. Everybody who was I was from the most dangerous place in Auburn, Gresham. Like
what's that place?
Foster Park. Like
I
literally have like everywhere you go, I can't go nowhere around my house. You feel me? I can't go cross that street. So it's like these people like, but that's only if I'm J-Mo from Foster Park. But if I'm J-Mo from the BAM, I can go everywhere.
That's
right.
That's
okay.
big right there. That's
literally big. Was in that, and that's the literal meaning because it was like each one of us. It was
you represent something positive.
Period.
That's big. That's big.
And people ask me, you ever gonna change your name as a rapper? I don't think so. It represent too much because that's because of that. You gonna have to ask me why my name is that, and I'm gonna have to tell you. You gonna have to understand. So at the end of the day, that's something. We come from somewhere that we made a difference out of, you feel me? And we can still make a difference, you feel me? So, gotta keep on.
I feel like keeping your name the way you kept it is the most authentic thing about you itself.
Man.
Because it's your name, but it also comes with a lot of backstory, and that backstory tells you, and it will maybe remind you too. Like even when you're around your family may call you by your first name. You know what I mean? But when you're around your peers, you're around friends, you're around other people, you're around people from the neighborhood or people who just know you from your parties, when they call you J-Mo from the BAM, it gives you a different mindset as to who you are to other people. You know what I mean? That's dope though. You should. I'm glad you kept it J-Mo from the BAM.
Man.
I mean, it allows you to tell your story.
And that's the real. Like it's really. I really want to just tell these people they got a choice. You feel me? Like we chose to not do a lot of shit that we, you know what I'm saying, that we see going on today. It was right at our disposal. Guns right there. You feel me? They still be right there. Everything be right at our disposal. We can go outside right now and go get into it with who we know, kill whoever. But it's just like, it's a choice. And that's what I'm saying. A lot of people growing up not even thinking they got a choice. They just going with the
obligated to do the dumb shit.
They getting, it's right there.
Right.
I came up with two sides, bro. I'm like,
it's crazy because like niggas feel like people be sitting around feeling indifferent, but they ain't gonna say that because the motherfucker next to them not gonna say, hey, I feel that same way, bro. And then motherfucker be like, man, what you acting gay for? Right. And then motherfuckers be like,
it's a shorty right now at the table like us, but it's somebody else talking like this, but he on some other shit and he gotta act like he with that shit.
Exactly.
So it's like, man, instead of somebody being there like, man, I go to the trap every day just to show a motherfucker like you ain't gotta be, I'm out here still moving around.
Yeah, so
that's why I respect Nipsey. He still came back to his hood to show I got all this money, I got
and
all
that
this
shit
business,
just
but guess what? I am still
it's a light. It's a light.
I see
on
why
everything,
he just
bro.
continued to
I'm
come back. I'm still Nipsey.
Right
You ain't gotta do all this extra shit.
It's a Nipsey in your hood right now. Female, male, everywhere, bro. It's like people really out here really moving a certain way. You feel me? Like that's why people so touched by that, because we like, damn, y'all taking somebody to trying to move a certain way, trying to change a certain thing, and then like that's just like that's the definition of a sacrifice.
if that shit ain't like a fire under your ass or motivate you no type of way prior to, if he ain't do it before he got hit like that, if that shit, you feel me, if that shit ain't put no fire up under you to really get to your shit, how you coming, if you're really trying to move or any type of direction how he went, man, you should be.
Alright, is this a good transition into the Kodak?
nah.
Oh, we gonna do some other shit. Okay, alright.
We can do Kodak. Fuck it. So
Right
we doing Kodak with the shit he said about Lauren or the case he just called?
Both.
So starting off with the shit he said about Lauren London, right? So Kodak Black, for anybody who don't know, Kodak Black was on live. You know what I'm saying? Or they say it might have been his homie recording him, whatever the case may be. He say he didn't know he was being recorded.
I saw it on live.
But he was basically saying that, R.I.P. to Nipsey, but Lauren London's single now. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna start doing some of the shit like Nipsey was doing so she could notice a nigga so I could fuck with her. I'm gonna give her like a year to grieve and then I'm on that. Mm-hmm. Basically, he was saying he wanna shoot at Lauren. You know what I'm saying? At a time where Nipsey, everybody agree with Nipsey, this the mindset, this what he thinking about.
Facts.
So, we gonna speak to that. Like, how do y'all, what's y'all initial reactions to that? How do y'all feel about that? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start on your end. Big arrow, okay.
I mean, I feel like niggas do it anyway. Every day a black man is killed, and that woman or that child's mom or their girlfriend, fiance, whoever that woman is in their life, is in that situation where damn, my man's life was taken away from him, and I don't mean to laugh, please excuse my laughter, but it's just so funny because it's like, it damn near, in some situations, it'd be the man's best friend, it'd be the man's brother, it'd be the man's cousin, it'd be whoever was next closest to that man.
Good point.
To try to step into those shoes and try to fill those shoes. To that woman, they could never fill that void. I mean, if that person who passed really meant so much to them, they could never fill that void. But at the end of the day, another man is looking at that as an opportunity. Period. Especially if that's a very valuable woman. And Lauren is a very valuable woman. So in her defense, it's like he was ignorant for what he said, but also in his defense, he didn't really, I don't know if he knew he was being recorded at the time. So whoever fuck nigga friend that was at the time didn't respect the fact that, hey, my homie just saying what he want to say. And yeah, people gonna say, at the end of the day, y'all can say that I'm wrong, but people gonna say all type of shit, how they really, really feel when the cameras and shit not on. And that's how Kodak felt at the moment. He felt like, you know what, Lauren feeling a little low, this is my time to slide in. Guess who mentality that is. A lot of you niggas, when that female boyfriend or husband passed, I'm just saying. Wait. I'm just saying. I did not say all you niggas. I said a lot though, and which is why I said the best friend, the brother, or the uncle, or an associate. Somebody is still looking in to make. I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Some male figure. I'm saying at the end of the day, some male figure or some male counterpart. No, about to say some male counterpart is trying to slide into that shit. Legit trying to slide into that shit. But he was wrong for the fact that he was wrong for, I guess, the verbiage around it. Because he definitely said, I'm gonna act like I'm her friend. He legit said,
let me jump in.
I'm gonna act like I'm her friend just so I could console her, make sure she's straight. And I'm like, that's not cool. Her man really got taken away from her in this time. That shit is crazy.
So let me jump in.
You said what you said. I'm trying to.
Either way, hold on, let me get my closing statement. Cause y'all ready. Do y'all see this? They so ready. My closing statement though.
We ain't even ready to close yet. We finna go back around.
Alright, cool. But even still, I'm not done. Even still, Lauren, the way he came at Lauren, it was disrespectful. But the fact that he was recorded and he was just being himself, everyone knows that Kodak is ignorant. Everyone knows he just don't give a fuck. The fact that he was recorded and that it was like just put out there and it was blown up to be this him not giving a fuck. His verbiage was wrong about it, but whoever recorded him at the time was also wrong because it's like, damn, like, that's how that nigga really felt.
Alright, so for me, like, the shit that Kodak said, it depends on a few different things. Number one, did he know Nipsey personally? Number two, did he respect him? If he didn't know him personally and he didn't respect him, then I have no issue with what he said whatsoever, whether he knew he was on camera or not. Now, to speak to whether he knew he was on camera, to me, he knew he was on camera. You know you famous, you're always on camera, bro. Like, unless you in your room, sleep with all the lights off and nobody there.
But it's like he never had eye contact.
That's cool,
with
but
the phone to know he was on camera. That's what I'm saying.
Also, like, Kodak Black is one of the biggest clout chasers in the music industry. Like, he's always in the middle of some goofy shit. He's always saying some goofy shit constantly. That's not by mistake. That's by design. He keep himself hot by saying goofy shit. So he knew what the fuck was going on. Like a lot of these young rappers. He knew what was going on, and that's what he was on. But at the same time, like, let's be 100% like on some Chicago shit, bro. Niggas get whacked 1,000 times. Like, you can't tell me it was never a nigga who had a bad bitch. You did not know this nigga, and he got whacked. And you like on IG like.
I can do
that.
I can take the job.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he like R.I.P. the dude, but shit, shorty cold.
But shit.
And I'm not saying that. I respect what Nipsey did.
You remember how I got my sign from God? Is that they sign from God?
I ain't saying all that. I ain't put God in shit at all. But
like,
at the end of the day,
bringing him into the
nah, not this one.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I respect what Nipsey did. I respect him. I'm a fan of Nipsey. But anybody who don't give a fuck, it is what it is. Like, let's be 100% realistic, bro. If you don't care about that man, you don't know that man, you don't respect that man, why would you care? Like, let's just be 100%. I know some niggas. I know some niggas that have said very similar shit, like about niggas who they actually know, but didn't respect. So it just is what it is.
I mean, just to touch on what they said. That's why I think it was just like the aftermath of his statements was a statement, and my thing is we all know somebody just like Kodak. I know a nigga just like Kodak who I can just go smoke with right now and he'll say something. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be OD true, and that's what I'm saying. Like, man, the nigga Kodak don't know Nipsey at all. He's like, man, respect Nipsey out the band, but he damn near. For me to know who Kodak is, listen to his music, and really follow him, and you know what I'm saying, I think he damn near did that in the most respectful way he could.
For who he is. You know what I'm saying? Okay,
you know what I'm saying? So like I think like just to go further, like you know what I'm saying, the aftermath of it, you got like OGs coming at them in different type of ways. Just like she said, like it's people coming at them like T.I. and the game and stuff like that. That's when I be like, okay, y'all want to stand up for somebody. That's what I'm saying. It really, they build you up to break you down. Kodak, man, you really just got you got to this point. So you know what I'm saying. Like anybody in any situation, you don't never want to reach a height because it's the higher you go, the harder you fall. You feel me? Like they waiting on you to say something. They waiting on you to do anything. So that's the opposite of it. Like just me being an artist. And then me seeing he don't give a fuck about it, I'm like, man, you feel me? Like it's really like shit, a setup for you, bro. You feel me? To like, you gotta just, even if you said what you said, just go about it differently afterwards. But we all know what Kodak is, bro. And I ain't gonna come. That's a setup for him, bro. Ain't no. I feel sorry for him because anybody say anything else to me, not backing down now. You feel me? Like, and then we just gonna seem more ignorant to the public, but it's like that's just how he is. You feel me? We already
No, I'm coming. See, I got two different views to it, and it's kind of like one. If that wasn't recorded, it wouldn't be no problem.
Exactly.
That's
exactly what I'm saying.
It wouldn't be a problem because outside that room, outside, you feel me? It's a lot of people up on that level that's looking at Lauren. Period. If niggas like
Thank
that,
you, and that's exactly what I'm saying.
Damn it, T.I.
I ain't even going there. Oh, you crazy.
Hold on,
I
T.I.
mean, he
about Kim
marriage,
Come on, now, G.
but he definitely fornicated with the women. His wife was
We gonna get to T.I. next.
So look, it's like, alright, so now with that being said,
you know what's
he
going
got
on.
that, he said what he said. Alright, now, if social media wasn't involved, this wouldn't be a thing. Social media definitely amplifies shit way more. Cause I guarantee if T.I. and the Game and Kodak and I was in the same room, smoking like he was, and he said what he said, they wouldn't react to him.
They probably would have been laughing like, what?
They probably would have been.
They probably would have checked him right there and then laughed the shit off later.
They probably
would have laughed it off, but it would have been definitely like
it
something
would
like
have been a check moment.
Hey, look, no, you feel me? Like, yeah, that's funny, bro. It ain't funny, but
I know what you mean.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But that wasn't. That shit happened on social media. Shorty is a part of this generation dealing with social media. T.I. come from he sold this shit out the cop.
I'm glad
he
didn't
start this shit off from, you feel me? He ain't start like how Kodak didn't start. So he come from some whole different shit. So even he worked the media shit like he do. Feel me? He no dummy, but this not his generation. So with the antics on social media, that shorty them, they don't give no fuck about that shit. They with that shit. Like, okay, you 6'9", do this goofy shit, play this shit. Now where he at? All these little niggas steady trolling on this shit. They don't give no fuck about nothing no older head saying to them, trying to check them like that on social media. Why? They got millions of followers behind them. They not finna look like they images how they coming. You not finna talk to me. You not finna come.
T.I. was real.
Period.
As fuck. I ain't gonna say he not real, but if he was real as fuck, because he claiming he too real, he should have picked up that phone, bro.
I said that shit, bro.
Exactly.
That's my thing
Why
with
are we
T.I.
missing that in social media?
That's my thing with T.I. across the board, because whether it be the Floyd Mayweather Gucci shit, I know they was into it, but whether it be whatever, T.I. been speaking out on a lot of shit. Kanye West, he's speaking out on a lot of shit, right? But my thing is like, if you not a nigga from, he acting like he a shorty, because that's what the shorties do is address everything through social media. You a OG, so you supposed to call these niggas. Kanye, your homie, you know this nigga. you know what I'm saying, Floyd Mayweather, y'all had an issue, but you could call this nigga. You could get somebody in this camp. You know what I'm saying? You could connect that nigga if you want to. And Kodak the same way, but it's like you doing it for the people. You doing it for notoriety. You trying to stay relevant through the shit. That's who's behind.
And here they both dropped diss songs about the shit. They done made money off beefing, off of respecting Nipsey Hussle, y'all.
Hold on, you said T.I. dropped the song?
T.I. has a song of him dissing Kodak about him not respecting Nipsey. And now you got Kodak, who also just released a song who's dissing T.I. and calling his wife Miss Piggy, calling Tiny Miss Piggy and all type of shit.
In the fucking hood they call Tiny.
Man, look, at the end of the day, man, T.I. turning into the game, because the game been clout chasing on social media for forever. And the game a solid ass rapper, he don't even need to do the shit that he be doing, bro.
He got a problem.
He been clout chasing for the longest, and now T.I. turning into that, and it's like kind of like how Kodak addressed the shit, like, nigga, or what? Like, I'm gonna apologize, or what? And it's just like, I feel like T.I. grew up in an era where you had to do something to get killed. You know what I'm saying? Like, he older than us, so in that era he grew up, you had to violate somebody to get killed. Kodak in the era where, like, you saying you would have somebody do something to me, nigga, it's a 14-year-old on every corner in my city that do something to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck that you would do something to me, like, these threats mean nothing to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different time, and it's just like, T.I. and T.I. one of my top rappers.
I hear that shorty shit, but I don't be hearing that shorty shit, because that shit be disrespectful. Like, then that's why I be hearing someone older heads be getting out of body, and niggas like us in our generation be looking at the older heads like they getting out of body because they so older than us and they done did so much shit. But it be like at the same time, them motherfuckers still who they is. Like,
I think what the older heads is that
motherfuckers still get on your ass. Like,
our generation is experiencing things way sooner than what their generation experienced.
Yeah.
Which is why they feel like it's almost as if we feel like they talking down to us. Like we not mature enough, like we're like knowledgeable enough. Like we have all these resources at our expense and at our fingertips. That it's like, you know,
accountable for that.
Right? Exactly.
We gotta be responsible.
Exactly. We gotta be responsible for it. But it's like at the same time, it's like it seems like our generation is still fighting for our respect. It's like we are a part of the millennial generation. We are definitely a part of that millennial generation. And it's like we still fighting for our respect because guess what? Our resources are not as exclusive as theirs were. They had to fight and sacrifice for their resources. Now our resources are in our phone. It's on the computer. It's easily accessible to us. I'm just saying, like, it's coming to us quicker. And the way they talk to us it makes us feel like they're talking down to us because they had to learn at a different pace than we did, or adapt to it
I feel like
at an earlier pace than they did.
That's true, but that don't mean it's easier for us. Just
I'm not saying it's easier for us at all. I'm saying that's how they're coming at us, which is why there's so much disconnect between the two.
Kevin Hart, Kevin Hart, Mike Epps, Tiffany Haddish. How they was just going back and forth on the Breakfast Club about how certain people came up and then they was talking down on like just the new comedians, maybe DC Young Fly, how they came up on the internet, but these people trapped the internet, like how you trapped out the trap. You know what I'm saying? Right. Trapping shit just like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree with what you're saying. I feel like they look at it like it's easier. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, like T.I. feel like, he might feel like, or whoever might feel like, whatever, Mike Epps, whoever feel like, I had to go through this step to get to where I'm at. And this nigga just hopped on the internet in the comfort of his home and was funny and got to where he at. Now, that might sound easy, but at the end of the day, the thing that make the shit hard for the new generation ain't that I gotta go travel and do all this shit on my own. It's the fact that just like I'm on my phone on the internet, it's a million motherfuckers doing it. So my competition is crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like I'm doing the shit, it's a million motherfuckers doing the shit, and I gotta stand out. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like it's easier making it in this generation. It's still difficult because anybody can do the shit that I'm doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Currency was talking about 6ix9ine. He was like, with a lot of new rappers, the gimmick is bigger than the music. So like, this nigga went viral for doing some shit that's not related to music, and because he did that shit, his music went viral. So it's like, alright, this nigga did a double, triple black flip, so I'm gonna listen to his music. But he don't got no real skill. So next time when a nigga do the quadruple black flip, nigga, you cancel. I'm listening to this nigga now because he topped what you did. So it's just, that's still difficult to maintain, bro. Like on both sides of the shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like I get it, but at the end of the day, like T.I., I feel like him trying to check niggas, you can't wear Gucci till I say so, all that shit. T.I. one of my favorite artists all the time, but it's just like, bro, you really looking like a clown right now to me.
He looking like a clown, or he changing he making a statement for these rap niggas.
But it don't hold no weight though.
For the type of shit that we trying to do, for that type of knowledge, motherfuckers gotta have crazy patience. You can't think because you at that level that you finna make somebody else that don't even know what the fuck you talking about.
Yeah.
Move like that.
True.
Don't even know what the fuck you
They don't know what
talking
you're talking about. You coming at them with all type of shit and they like, man, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I mean, within the first 15 seconds, because that's like somebody that's like when they knock on your window, like, what a change.